Good evening. Hello, my lovelies. Oh my god, the weather is just beautiful. Loving the weather. Loving when it's like, getting so much warmer and you can just go out for a nice walk or maybe go on a bike. I love the sunshine. Don't you think that sunshine makes your life just better? It's just like when you wake up in the morning, it's like, oh my god, sun is shining, And just put a smile on your face. That's how I feel. That's why I'm moving to sunny somewhere. Yeah, after 15 years in UK, I think it's time. It's time for me to leave. But don't worry, I will be online because I run my business from online. Even before COVID, actually, I never seen clients face to face. And interestingly enough, my first paying client was in Australia. Yeah, so good, so good. And I think it's so much. I think COVID showed us, obviously it was horrendous. It was awful. It was just insane what happened. But also what it showed us and um how it showed us that technology can be so good for us that it can create um deeper friendships. You can get connection with your family, and we're so disconnected, and we could actually connect and actually makes us realize. I don't know why I'm talking about COVID. Makes us realize and appreciate little things in life, and the human connection, the meeting people, the I miss people so much. I'm such a people's person. So it was very, very hard for me. But yeah, I don't know where I went with this. It was about the weather. Good evening, lovely people. Hope you're doing well, and hope that your week has started strong with a bump. Or if it hasn't, okay, let's allow yourself to, to take it slow. Whatever you need, do it accordingly. Sometimes I'm like, I'm pushing you, I'm pushing you, I'm pushing you. It's in my nature to push you. It's in my nature. But I want you to understand that deep down, I'm doing it from my heart, from the bottom of my heart. So don't take it offense when you are, when you're dealing with loads of people and when you're talking to loads of people, everyone is different and everyone is at a different stage of anxiety, of depression, what they're dealing with. Sometimes we all have a good day or a bad day, so don't take it personally if I'm pushing you, because I want it good for you, because I want you to live without the anxiety. I want you to get out from there. So don't think that, oh my god, why is she pushing me so much? I'm like, I'm feeling vulnerable, I'm feeling small, I'm feeling shit today, and she's just like, go, 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 go. Please don't take offense. It's all from the bottom of my heart, because I want you to feel, I want you to have life anxiety free. That's all I want. Okay. And that's what we're here today and every day. So today I want to talk about journaling. I think we all heard about journaling. I think we all know that actually there was loads of studies done that journaling is very, very helpful for anxiety, for depression. So I have 6 different techniques that I want to talk to you about today. Maybe 6 a little bit too much, but I'm going to touch on them. You can pick and choose whatever you want, whatever suits you the best, and there is a mission at the end. I think journaling reminds me of like writing a diary kind of thing. And I remember like when I was little, I would used to write things. I had this book thing, like a calendar thing. It was like a really thick calendar with dates and stuff. I think my auntie gave it to me, and I remember writing things down. And I really had, if you haven't heard me saying it before, I really had not a great relationship with my dad, and I would write things like, "I hate my dad. I hate my dad." Um, yeah, my dad found it one day, and he didn't know what it was, and he started reading it, and he was like, "Oh my god." I felt such an invasion of privacy and stuff, and like, I was maybe, I don't know, 12, but still, And then he found out that I hated him. Things has changed since then. But I remember that helped me because I didn't have anyone to talk to really. At 12. Okay, you talk to your friends, but when you're 12, when you're 14, you're not going to go and just talk about, oh my God, my dad makes me feel like this, my dad makes me feel like this. I think today's, the world has changed, is different. And even, 12-year-old, 15-year-old can have a therapist and have a conversation. And we talk about, loads of different tools. And I think anxiety is so much, it's like an epidemic. Honestly, it's like an epidemic. I don't remember back in my days that there was, obviously there was depression, obviously there was anxiety, obviously there was some issues, not some, but big issues with mental health. But I think with technology, even in heightened, everything was happening. And I think the more, the technology stuff, and the more we're disconnected with people, the more, the less we have connection with people, actually physical connect. And we just work. Obviously, this will create problems, and that more people are, kind of, okay, I'm an introvert, I'm not going to go out, what's in my head? And you've got all this shit in your head. And I remember just writing it down, and it's like, and it was like my friend, and it's like, I wouldn't write Dear Diary. I don't know, even at 12, I thought it was corny. But I would just say, I really hate my dad. He made me feel like this. I don't know what to do about it. I cried today, and I think I wrote every single day. I was like, I cried today. I was crying so much when I was a teenager, and everything was, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh, it was so dramatic, It was like all the problems in the world, and then when you look back, it's like, really. But we all have a journey, we all have our own things, and but I just remember that the diary aspect of it really made me feel like there was someone that listened, kind of thing, and it helped me. But when he found that journal, I stopped, because I was afraid to write anything else. I was afraid of the invasion of privacy. Obviously, I'm not going to even discuss what happened there. In his defense, that he didn't know it was a diary. So for me as a child, having a little outlet, it was amazing. And now I know what I know from, psychology background and everything, what we do, everything what we read about. And the research has proven that journaling is amazing for you. It is amazing for you. So treat it as, get yourself a little notebook. I've got a pink one now. Get yourself a little notebook. A nice notebook, I actually sit down to this and it's like, oh, hello, my friend. You know what? After my Tweety Pie conversation yesterday, get yourself a nice notebook that it makes you feel good. It's like, oh, this is nice, this is nice. Not like a little shit you want from a pound shop or whatever you want. But if it's nicer, it makes you feel good. Like, okay, I'm sitting down to this. I'm gonna write it down, a couple of things. And today I'm going to give you 6 techniques to kind of have little prompts, or maybe to make you think, to make you elaborate on things. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you already journal. How is your journey with journaling, or have you tried it before? Have you been doing it? Maybe you're doing it every single day. How do you find it? Do you have any tips for anybody else that maybe works for you, but you haven't heard people doing? I think when people go to therapy, I think that that is one of the first things that therapists would recommend, actually, journaling. But sometimes you just like, okay, what do I do? And you just like, meh, I don't know. That's why I want to give you some directions today. I want to give you 6 different techniques that could be helpful, that could be like, oh, this is a prompt. Oh, this is cool. I'll try this, yeah? And I think from, if you think about it, okay, anyone would have loads on their mind, okay? Anyone. We've got life, we've got work, we've got family, we've got commitments, we've got things going on in our life, okay? So you're waking up already thinking, okay, so many things I need to do, so many things on my mind. Oh my God, what about the traffic? What about what am I cooking tonight? Do I have all the ingredients? Is my husband picking up the kids, or can I make it? Oh no, there is parents meeting. I can't do it. Oh, I need to text my friend. Hasn't come back to her for 3 days. Oh, it's mum's birthday. In 2 weeks, I need to organize a cake or whatever, and all these different things. And guess what? You're going to work. You're going on with your day, and there will be more and more and more and more things going on. I did a video and it was a cup and the water, and I was like, put in the water. So when you wake up, the cup is empty, yeah, and then you put in the water, and then what should I do today? Okay, what's for breakfast? What time do I need to leave? Are the kids ready? What am I cooking tonight? And all these things, and everything is overflowing from that cup because there is too much, just too much, and physically it's too much. That's why I'm going to drink. That's why journaling is amazing, because you don't want all these things in your head. The more you have in your head, the more anxious you're going to feel, the more low you're going to feel, because you can't deal with everything. You cannot deal with everything. And you know that we've got, I don't know, 60 million seconds, 60 million things going on in our head every single second. It's something ridiculous. We don't need it. So first one ties up with what I just said. Number one, for clarity. So it's like a mind dump. So imagine you taking your little journal and you just say, okay, anything in your head, absolutely anything. I need to buy a new pair of jeans. I need some new socks. I finished my tofu. I need to get a new one. Boss is finishing. Going to a friend this weekend. I need to get a bottle of wine. Feeling anxious right now, not sure why. Getting fat, need to start a diet. Really need to start exercising, can't be asked. Everything, don't judge it. Don't judge it. Just write it down. I'm feeling angry today. I'm feeling pissed off. I'm feeling whatever words you want to use. There will be days, and it would be nice for you to actually put a date to it. So put a date, and then you can reflect it back, and you can see your growth as well. So you can reflect it back and see, okay, on this day I was feeling like this. And what you will also notice, obviously we all have good days and bad days. And I want you to see what actually is on your mind on a bad day. What are you thinking of? And you will see, then take a little highlighter and see, okay, what am I anxious about? Okay, about money. Okay, maybe I need to have a look at, money situation. What am I anxious about? My weight. I don't know, I'm giving you examples. Okay, let's look into this. Maybe I won't eat after 6 o'clock. Don't make a big statement. It's just what I'm trying to say. Make a mind dump. Absolutely anything on your mind. It's the little insignificant thing that you can think of, still drop it on that paper, and you will feel like this. Okay, just drop off you, literally, just all this weight. And it's free, it's easy, it's quick, and it's such an amazing and such a strong tool. Just mind dump. So the first one is for clarity. You will dump it and just out of your mind. I would do this especially before you go to bed. And even if you're in a bad mood or whatever, especially there. Okay, what's on your mind? Why am I feeling this? Don't even judge it or ask any questions at this point. Like, what's on your mind? What is on my mind? And I kid you not, once you take a pen, your mind, it will be quite interesting, because your mind will connect the pen, and you will just write and write and write. Yeah. And if that feels good, keep writing, keep doing this. Next one is daily reflections. Okay. Again, it can be in the morning. It can be, I would like you to actually, I'm going to do a video about this, to develop a routine. Whether it's a morning routine, whether it's an evening routine, is up to you. It would be good to have both, but I don't want to overwhelm you. But if you have a morning routine, okay, so am I getting up? I'm doing this, and I'm sitting down to my journal. And honestly, when something new comes into our life, you know, for a week it will be exciting and you're going to do it, but then it's going to be like, oh, it's a chore. I don't want you to feel like it's a chore. That's why I do this for maybe 2 minutes. Literally set a timer for 2 minutes, and I'm going to write it down for 2 minutes. What's 2 minutes? If that's going to improve your mental health, would you not do it? And it's free. Would you not do it? Like, don't even answer. Set a timer for 2 minutes, and then you will realize that it's really kind of cool, kind of fun. Make some, you know, I don't know, sun is shining, I'm gonna write, you know, put draw a sunshine or something, and make it fun. It's yours. It's nice to go back to, and it's like, oh, okay. And I strongly do encourage you to write dates, because you can always go back and look at the dates, and it will be quite interesting to see, especially when you're going through transformation, especially when you're getting better. And it's like, wow, look at me here and look at me today. It would be amazing for you to see the journey, but how much you've changed. And change doesn't need to be, you know, 20 years. Honestly, it doesn't. A person can change within 3-6 months. Literally, I'm telling you. So daily reflection. With daily reflections, you could ask, okay, what excited me today? And just write it down. Okay, what did excite me today? That could be an evening one. Next one is what drained my energy. So this is all the daily reflections, okay, like little prompts. I've got 3. So what excited me today? Okay, what excited me today? I met Natalie for lunch. It was lovely. I haven't seen her for ages. It was so much fun. Good laughter. Bam. I was excited. Next one is what drained my energy. What drained my energy? Constant worry. Feeling anxious. Not going to the gym. Blaming myself. Self-sabotage. All the different things. Okay, again, at this point, we're not judging it. We're just saying as is. That's it, and let it go. And then the next one is, what have I learned? What have I learned today? I was writing this one and I was like, oh, this is quite cute. My brother's got a little boy and he's 8. And sometimes when I come and see him, I would ask him a question. What have you learned today at school? And he would tell me all these big stories and he'd be so excited. Did you know? So, you know, there is 8 billion people in the world, right? But if you take this country, and I'm like, you know, he knows so much that he will be 9 in May. But it's so beautiful to watch a little boy just, you know, with all this knowledge and stuff. And then now they have all the access to the internet. They know more than us, honestly. But it's so lovely. So I think for you to actually write it down, what have I learned today? Okay. I don't know, maybe you learned to take an umbrella or to check the weather when you go out and you're in England. Not right now. The sun is beautiful. It's stunning. Okay, number 3. So journaling when bad things happen. That's for sure. And then again, don't judge it. Okay, something bad happened. I don't know. Someone passed away. And write everything down. Everything. This is how it makes me feel. I'm disappointed. I'm grieving. I'm hurt. I'm in pain. Why did I not do this? I'm blaming myself. I'm this. Don't judge anything. Mind dump everything. Just anything what's on your mind. Just mind dump. That's it. That's all your job. Especially when bad things happen, because then in our mind, it's so difficult with all the things that you already have going on, and then something bad happens and you keep blaming yourself, you keep worrying about things, and it's like and it's a domino effect. Okay, if something bad happened, what if this happened, what if this happened, what if this happened, and you creating more and more anxiety in your head. So the first thing is, when something bad happened, definitely write it down. Okay, what bad thing happened? I don't know. I had a car accident. Hopefully no one has a car accident or whatever, you know. Next one is number 4, to-do list and direction. And I love this one because you can actually use the mind dump, and this is what I do when I'm like overwhelmed. I would write it down, absolutely anything what's in my head, and then I would take a highlighter and I would just highlight, okay, I want to do 3 things today. And the reason for this is that, okay, I've got so much going on. I'm feeling anxious about it, but if I highlight three things and it's like, okay, this is doable, this is doable, this is doable, I'm going to do just those three things. You still think, okay, I'm moving in the right direction, I'm doing something, I'm dealing with my life, I'm dealing it in the best way I can. And, you thinking, okay, I've done something. There is a to-do list. I've got my mind dump. I've got everything. Um, there is a word I'm looking for. You feeling productive. You feeling that you're actually doing something. Even when you're overwhelmed, you're heading in the right direction. You're doing something rather than just like, I'm going to feel sorry for myself all day. That's okay. You can feel sorry for yourself. But then when we get up, we just highlight those three things. Okay, this is what I'm going to do today. If it's not three things, okay, do one, do just one. But it makes you feel like you're doing something, okay? You're moving. You're not, standing in one place. Um, Decision making. So the decision making, I've got a really cool, maybe I need to do a separate one about the decision making here. Um, I think decision making is great on paper because we have so many decisions to make, and especially when it's a big decision and you have so much things to consider. Again, take a little piece of paper. Okay, what's the good outcome? What's the bad outcome? Okay, and then take a third column. So, what's the good outcome? What's the bad outcome? And then the third one, what is the likeliness of this happening? Okay, and here is my big tip. When you have a decision to make, when we talked about our intuition, that intuition will never let you down. Intuition will always be 100% reliable. Your intuition. Okay, everyone has it. Everyone needs to know how to tap into it. That's why we're quieting your mind. Journaling is amazing again for quieting your mind. So everything on your mind, dump it on the paper, good old-fashioned paper. And I tell you another thing, it has been proven that it's better for you to actually write it down on a paper, on a good old-fashioned paper, because then you're using both parts of your brain. So you actually a part of your brain need to be connected to your arm. You need to think about it, and rather than typing. When you're typing, it's less effective. It's less, obviously it's still good, but it's so much better because you need to think. And then creative side of you, okay, I need to actually create letters, I need to do this, and it's fun. So decision making, okay, here is my little tip. Put a timer for 60 seconds. I only have 60 seconds. What's the answer? What's the decision? What would I choose? Don't overthink it, just boom, in 60 seconds. Like, and then you tap in your intuition. Okay, this is the answer. I'm not saying that you have to go with this decision, but I think this is a great tool, great little technique to when you are, especially when people are anxious, they're a little bit indecisive, I find. And that's okay. One person is quite decisive, quite assertive, and then one person needs a little bit more time. That's absolutely fine. But when you need to make some decisions, when you need to make them fast, and then this is the way that you can make really impactful decisions. Listen to your intuition, tap into it, 60 seconds. Okay, what's my decision? That's it. And then write it down. Obviously have those three columns and then the 60 seconds and put them together and say, do you know what? I know exactly what I need to do. And trust yourself. Trust yourself to the decision. You know what? You are an adult. You lived, you have experiences. Yeah. And the next one, number 6, the last one, is direction in life. This one is a little bit deeper if you really want to write it down. And I think I want to talk about it a little bit more towards Mission 90, when we have direction in life, when we want to kind of, okay, what do I want next? What do I want to do? Because we don't want to go plateau. Okay, so if you think about this journey, about the 90-day challenge, we are, okay, this is okay. I'm getting better. But getting better is one thing. But I want you to okay, when I said, I'm opening this group for you to heal, for you to get to know you better, for you to have loads of tools about the anxiety. Ultimately, I want the anxiety just see you later, yeah? But I want you to start dreaming again. This is the core. Because I feel like when people are depressed, when people are anxious, they forget that they have life to live. They forget that life is available to them. They forget how to dream, what to dream, that they allowed to dream. I tell you what, when I came to England, I was like, I didn't speak English. Honest, true story. And I was like, okay, just give me any job, any job, any job. I can make some money and whatever, and I work some silly jobs. Um, and at that point, in my mind, I was like, what do you mean I have a choice? I have a choice to have a better job. I have a choice to have a better life. I have a, it was such a, my mentality about this was so small. And obviously, when you grow and you learn the language and you go different things and I was like, okay, I want to do this and I want to do this, and I have some options. And then I learned I actually have a choice, and you have a choice too. You don't have to just sit down at home just feeling sorry for myself. Again, please don't take this the wrong way. I'm not diminishing how you feel. I'm not diminishing that you're struggling with mental illness. I'm not diminishing that you feeling low or whatever. I'm here to help you. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here because I really want to give you the opportunity. I really want to give you the sense that you do have that choice. When I was that girl, when I came to England and someone told me, actually, you can have a better job. There is things that you can do about it. It was like, for me, someone gave me the permission to dream. And it was a game changer for me. Game changer. And today I want to remind you that you are here to make the best of your life. And you can. So I want you ultimately, okay, we're healing, we're going through this journey, but I want you to start dreaming. I want to remind you that life is to live. Life is to be excited. Life is just like, oh my God, what do I want next? Okay? That's how I want you to feel. If I'm dreaming about something, okay, what can I dream about? And make it little stones. And then in your head, you're like, okay, I can achieve this. I can do this. I can do this. Dream big. I've got this picture right there, and it says, dream big. And I look at this every single day. So I want you to dream big too. Okay. So hopefully this helps about journaling. But the mission today is I would like you to set up a timer. Set a timer for 5 minutes and just write. Here you've got little prompts, here you've got little techniques, which is amazing, which is great, and it's very helpful. You've got them in the notes. If you have any questions, you can always get back to me. You know that. But what I want you to do, I would like you to incorporate, and again, I will do a video about a routine that I want you to have, because routine is it's important. It's very important. But if you could do this, I don't want you to do it every day because it's going to be overwhelming. I know if someone tells me do it every day, I have a diet on every day, exercise every day, I'm like, no, that is too much. Well, I don't know, do it twice a week. Yeah. But mission for today, I want you to just put the timer for 5 minutes and just write. Just write whatever comes to your mind. And I will make a bet that you will really enjoy it. And even if the timer comes up, you will keep writing. If I win the bet, please let me know in the comments. Yeah, I just really feel that maybe many people don't use journaling to their advantage, and it's free, it's fun, it's yours. Make it yours, make it fun, make it like, I'm really looking forward to this. And we're gonna incorporate affirmations with journaling and all that. But if you could get to the stage when you're journaling every single day, or if it's in the morning, if it's in the night, but again, make it little bite size. I'm gonna journal for 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes. How does it make me feel? It makes me feel great. Okay, I'm gonna make 10 minutes in my day. You have 10 minutes. Everyone's got 10 minutes. Guess what? We all have 24 hours, guys. That's it. It's the way you deal with it. It's the way you organize yourself. That's all from me for today. Journaling, I encourage you. Mission 75 today. Yep, go to your journal. Journal for 5 minutes. Doesn't matter. Just a mind dump. Whatever you want to talk about. Whatever. Don't judge it. Just write it down. Mission complete. Once done. I'm sending you big, big hug, loads of love, and lots of sunshine. Ciao, ciao.